before, let's build. So, as you can see right now, I'm struggling to get some cheats working, so I play around with the internet and try and find the correct cheats that I want. And testing cheats, I tried turning that on, but it didn't display for some reason, but I trusted it. And all in all, it worked well. So, I'm gonna get building now, and I apologise for the resolution and the latency of this video. I'm gonna have to change that in the next video, but it's nothing I can do about now because the video is already recorded. But as you can see on the first floor here, I tried to get it as symmetrical as I could, and it all went well. And there's a few parts like here where the video kind of cuts out. That's nothing I can do for this video, I guess. But the next video I'm going to try and sort that out. I don't even know whether it's going to even there we go. Here we go again, another bad connection kind of thing. This house wasn't actually inspired by anything, I just decided to build. And you can tell from what I've just done there, it's actually a raised house. It's not one of them that are just on the floor, it is raised. And I tried to play around with the outdoors for a bit here. And as I go through this build, I do the bottom floor template, and then I'll put things in, and then I'll do the top floor, and then I'll put them things in. So just the decoration of the furniture and things like that. And when it came to the end of the video, I actually go through the cinematic view, and when I went through that, it looked alright, I guess anyway. It's not too bad for my first build. As you can see there, I've placed down these yellow looking lights. They're actually like invisible lights, so they don't actually show up, but they do produce light, so that's all good. And for those that are wondering what cheats I used for this build, I will put them down in the description, so you guys can play around with the cheats as well. And lagging again. I won't really call it lagging, I suppose. It's more of a cut. I really do need to sort this out. If you guys have any suggestions for house builds in the future, just let me know, and I'll have a little play around. Here I tried adding like some counter to like fit the scenery, well not scenery, the room, but I couldn't find anything that would match, so I just put the coffee tables down. And here I wanted to add some art, but I just thought it'd look too much, if you understand what I mean, so I got rid of it all anyway. And there were some rooms that I didn't know what to do with, so some rooms are actually empty. By the way, this building will not be available for download. And here I have so much struggle just trying to get them books on that coffee table, so in the end I just gave up and just got what I could get. I did actually place like boxes and books down to kind of represent a family that's just moved in, because they would just have boxes everywhere and other things like that. And just as you guys saw, the camera like jumped nowhere near the building. I accidentally kept pressing 9 for some reason. I think I was trying to raise an object. But here you can see I put down red carpet, and I was playing around with other carpets to try and fit, but all in all I just kept it the way it was. It didn't look too bad. Also, if you haven't noticed already, I can place things freely, and I have no grid. The grid has nothing to do with it. The grid you can turn off just by pressing G, and you can move objects freely when you hold Alt, and that also goes towards rotating things. Now we're having another cut. Oh well. Just gonna have to wait until it actually replays, if it does. There we go. And here I have like coffee tables, because I didn't know what to do with the hallway. It just looked bland when there was nothing in there, so I put coffee tables and plants on. And as you can see, I have put lights in there, and they are the ones that like project downwards as if it was like a showcase. And in the kitchen here, you can see that I've put kitchen counter, cooker or oven counter again. This makes cooking in The Sims a lot more efficient, because when they like get whatever they need out of the fridge, they'll go to the next counter, prepare it, go to the next counter, cook it, go to the next counter, and dish it. And coming up now, I had issue with trying to find how you get quarter, or at least corner tiles, and I was just playing around with all the keys, but eventually I did get it. I think it was Control and F. If you hold Control, press F, you change the tiles from corners like that there, and then you can get your final product to look like an actual corner or whatever you want it to be. If you haven't noticed yet, I actually did forget to put a fire alarm in, but I do come back to it later within the video, which is good. And here I'm doing the dining room. The dining room ended up looking quite nice, because I put a TV fireplace and couch in there just instead of a table and chairs. Here I'm putting the TV and fireplace in. I tried to find something that made the fireplace look a lot better, but I couldn't find one. Cutting again. And here I actually got creative with a few shelves, just to make the room more interesting than like bland and boring. And I put this pillar in, and that just made it look even better, just to finish it off. And here I tried putting things on the shelf, but it didn't end too well. Couldn't find anything that would go with it, and that's when I find some knives and the fire alarm to put but eventually I do find small things that do go on shelves, and I do try and decorate them the best I could anyway. With this house, I tried to copy, if you will, copy as little wallpaper and flooring as I could, just to make the house less original and more traditional. Not having rooms with different colours. That room that I just finished there was the study room. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just literally made it a study room with a couple computers, an easel and a guitar and a few bookshelves, just to give it some juice. And at this moment I realised I didn't actually have a living room, and I also realised I didn't have I didn't have a small room. It was too big, so I had to do something with it, otherwise I'm just going to have quite empty space. And I didn't know exactly what to do with it, so that's where I put my living room, or my main room, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to add half walls, but I have no idea how you do them in this game. Here is when I decided to go on the internet for a while just to find out how to do half walls, but I couldn't find a way, so in the end I just got like a fence wall there and added pillars, so it made it look like it was part of the room and not just a wall there. I added a nice green carpet, which actually made the room look a lot better than expected, especially with the wallpaper that I placed on that wall. We had another cut here, by the looks of it anyway. And I think that was it for the bottom. Yeah, here we go. Going on to the top floor now. For those who don't know why I don't use all the room I have and like create squares and blocks that don't get used, it's because it gives the building more structure, I would say anyway. Others may disagree, others may say it just looks stupid. Yeah, I tried duplicating that light because the ignore, unlocked and invisible objects was on, so I had to recopy that cheat and I got the lights again. With all the hallways and corridors, there's not much in them, because in my opinion there doesn't need to be much in them, and I just couldn't think of what to put in them anyway because it's a corridor. I just concentrate on the main rooms and all the guest rooms and living rooms and whatever else, outdoors. this kid's room, it doesn't have to be a specific gender. It's not like for males, it's not for females, it could be for either. And here I put down like just clothes piles to represent a kid's room, and a bag to say the kid would still be in school. But all the bedrooms in this building have en-suites because it's a traditional rich family's house. Here I'm just putting all the details, mirrors in, rugs, and then I start to actually detail the rooms. And in here I liked the tile works that went well with the room, with the nice white and black checkered-ish flooring and the black bricks, and I decided to use that with the ensuite for this bedroom as well, which is the master bedroom. Which has its own flat screen. And again, because it was red and looked feminine, I tried to add posters to make it less towards one gender. And I also added the blue. And here is the master ensuite, which is for the master bedroom, obviously. It's nice and big, spacious. It has a shower bath and a corner bath. That looks pretty much like a hot tub anyway. And here I use circular rugs to try and make half rugs because I don't like the half rugs that are already in this game. And here I just decided to add a chessboard because why not? With this building, I used the traditional windows that everybody uses just to get the windows done, because I don't like doing windows, nobody does, that's why we always use them windows. But I do try and vary my windows, as you can see on the bottom floor now. There's two different windows. We've got the, I think, I can't remember what they're called, but I think they are 2 by 1, or whatever they are. And we've got the 1 by 3. And here I just finish off with all the windows and start on the roof, which everyone finds difficult, but I find it quite easy to design a roof, especially for this building. This building actually came out pretty well. I wonder if I'm having another cut. I apologise for the cuts, guys. I'll try to sort it for the next video. Also with the low resolution and everything. Here, on these parts of the building, I couldn't add roofs there because it'd make the house look somewhat bad. So I just added fences to make the build avoid making the building look as bad as it would have done. And here I added windows there just because it looked bland and blank. And here we go on to the shrubbery, which I enjoyed doing because it makes the building have life. It makes it come alive and very nice to look at. I try not to add too much shrubbery, and when I do, I add it to one area. And here I'm just placing trees and bushes and flowers. here. And here I placed rocks because I felt as if there was too much green, too much shrubbery. And this is the house from the outside to the front. And we're moving on to the first room as we enter the house. And over to this side. Dining room. And in the background you can see the shelves that I designed. And that's the TV fireplace and the bookshelf in the corner. And this is the kitchen. Can't really say much for the kitchen apart from it's very red and white. But now we're moving on to the study, and this is the computer on the left with the guitar on the left hand side of the house, and the bookshelves in the background with the actual shelves, and that's the easel with the bookshelves again. That's the entrance, I guess. And here is the living room, or main room. As you can see, the green carpet mixed very well with the other colours, especially the black, grey, and the nice burgundy brown on the wall. And you can see the pillars and walls in the background. This is the kids' room with all the laundry on the floor on the back of the corner. It's got 2 mirrors, just because all kids like to take selfies nowadays. And that's the entrance towards the ensuite, which is coming up now. And this is the kids' ensuite, which has a bath shower. It's got a nice black and white theme to it. Empty shelves there, should really put towels on. And this is the master bedroom with a double bed there and all the posters to show. And there's your flower pot on the dresser over there. And they're both the entrance to the bedroom and the master ensuite, which is coming up now. Bath shower, the sink and toilet, and that's the corner bath. And again the sink and the shower bath. Anyway guys, it's been Gaming Gotta. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next build. Goodbye.